What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different than I usually do on the channel. I found this game on PlayStation called What Remains of Edith Finch. Now, I haven't heard too much about this game, but I want to give it a try and just see if it's worth my time or not, because I really want to check this out and see, like, how it is. So we're going to get into it. I don't know exactly if the title screen is actually coming up or not, or where... Oh, I'm actually just controlling it now. Okay. Take a look around. Got my back. Oh. So this is supposed to be a very story-heavy driven game, so I'm looking forward to trying this, try something different, and see how the game is. So we'll go ahead and start it, because I have no idea what's going to happen in this game. I don't know the storyline or anything to it, so this is all going to be brand new to me. So we're going to go ahead and just get into it and see what happens.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Oh. Well, a very beautiful looking game, actually. Okay, I can zoom in.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Oh, the way they're doing the narration is really awesome. And no one's come up to pick up the mail in a while.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
7 years.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh. Okay, so triangle is a pause button on this. Good to know.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
I'm assuming we go down this way? This is creepy.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
She sounds very sad, very, very depressed.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Oh, this is so cool. Missing child? Missing children? I kind of want to look around and explore. This is beautiful. Basketball court here. Good looking old pickup truck.
The house was exactly like I remembered it. The way I'd been
What
dreaming about it.
on earth? See, this is why you always follow the instructions of how to build something. Because then you go off on your own thing. It kind of looks like a fantasy treehouse almost. We're gonna come back to that later. I have no idea what that's even supposed to be. Hopefully later on. Oh, it's a slide. Is it a slide? Maybe? I don't know. I'm sure we'll come back to that later.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
That's not good if a house makes you uncomfortable. Okay, what is with all the missing children? Who is this? Milton Finch. Missing. Age of disappearance. 11. Huh. Oh, they are all over the place.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house. I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Alright, so we probably gotta find a different way in. Oh, don't just peep in like
Looking
that,
in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
It's just always eerie to, like, just peek through one of those and not know what's on the other side of it. Can I peek through here?
The house felt like it
Oh, I
had
actually
always
can.
been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
Wait, what is that down there? Down to the left. What is that? Got a statue, swing set, and a weird island looking area? I'm not sure what that is. Let's see if I can get in this door. Oh, I'm actually gonna crawl through the dog door. Okay.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
This is a beautiful game. The music is phenomenal.
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Hey, yo, this is a dream
But instead of a
kitchen
family,
here.
there were just memories of one.
This is like my dream kitchen right here. I can interact with different stuff.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Thought I saw another one over there. Oh, right here.
Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Cats do love fish. Let's go to the dining room next, see what's in here.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
The night that they left. They just up and left literally everything here?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
It's a very creepy way to put that. Is that a deck down there? What is that? There's gonna be a lot of exploring in this game. I already feel it. Basement. We're gonna wait on that one.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
That's not creepy sounding or anything.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Oh, this is her brother. Oh, oh, that. Oh, this got grim real
A lot
quick.
of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
What? Is that a lock? Never. What? Boy, they did not want anyone to get in that room. Alright, let's go upstairs.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Drilled peepholes.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Hey, yo.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Dude, this is an awesome looking room. The paintings? The sea theme? I love this. Although the wrecked house there is kind of eerie. Finches. Is it supposed to be this house?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
I got the magic key. It unlocks everything.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
What?
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
I don't know if I want to go in here. But we're going to anyway.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
This is some conjuring type stuff in here, man. Like, what is...
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Okay, so there are saving checkpoints in here. Whose room is this?
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's adorable!
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
That's not creepy or anything.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
She was only 10. It's a shrine to her.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, wait. Am I playing as Molly now? Oh, flashback?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
That's always a depressing thing. When you know your Halloween candy is gone and you just can't get it anymore.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh. That looks stale as anything.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Wait, is she actually locked in here? What? Am I like a prisoner in here? What's going on? This is very weird. Hello, fishy.
about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Don't eat the fishy. Oh, look at him just swimming around. This guy has a little hut in there.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh. Oh, that's not healthy. That's not healthy at all.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh man, those woods look creepy, man.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Okay, don't do it. Oh, this is gonna get sad real quick.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
I'm sorry, what? What? Okay, apparently we are chasing. Oh.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Come back here, Birdie. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just going with the flow at this point.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Man, your dad is old looking. Mom just looks mad. Where do I go? Just hearing it purr in my headset is just kind of funny. Where did you go? There you are.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
Oh, I'm in a treehouse.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
This kid is hallucinating on something.
I gobbled her up. And
And
suddenly,
now the cat
I was
is...
an owl.
What?
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Oh.
Rabbits.
Oh.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through
Oh.
the talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
What am I
Then
playing
flew off
right
to find
now?
something bigger. A mama rabbit.
Sorry, bunny. Oh, did I miss it?
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What? Why am I a shark? This isn't what they meant when they said Free Willy. I'm just flopping around like a little fish on dry land.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
Did I almost just get hit by a car?
Now, I was hungrier than ever.
What am I chasing right now? Is that a seal? Oh, don't make me do it.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. Her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Okay, this kid has got like some kind of issue or something. I don't know. I can't catch it.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, what? What is... I am so confused right now.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Okay, so now I'm a sea monster, apparently.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh, that scared me even a little bit. I was not expecting just to grab and pull someone at me.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. Passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
This is getting really weird, really quick.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Oh, that is my worst nightmare. That is my absolute worst nightmare. Oh, no.
I got closer and closer. All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
What?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
So, is it supposed to be like a monster game of something going on, or? Well, I guess we'll find out. Kitty! There's a kitty right there. Oh, wrong button.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
I keep forgetting I have to actually interact with the
I spent a lot of time in
controller
Great-Grandma
to actually
Edie's
get everything.
room. Her room was like a museum.
I used to have one of these as a kid.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son,
Curse? So there's something going on with this family.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
He brought the whole frickin' house with him. Props to you, my man. I'll give you credit for that one.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
I stand a little bit corrected of what I just said. Maybe bringing your house wasn't such a good idea.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
This is very interesting, actually. I'm a little confused right now of what exactly is going on, but I mean, so far the storytelling is absolutely beautiful. The way that they're doing the narration.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Now that out front makes sense. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see where this story actually goes to.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Standing on the ground.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Those mole people? Okay. Well, that's gonna be interesting later on. Oh, that's right. The doors are sealed. Maybe through here?
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
I'm sorry, this is the ugliest bathroom I think I've ever seen in my entire life. What we got here?
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
What the...
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Got his own darkroom hidden in the frickin' bathroom. Milton.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
So these are so Calvin, Sam. Oh. So the twin died. The twin, you can tell the twin died because Sam kept growing and Calvin stopped. Dude. That is incredibly sad. This is gonna be an emotional game that's gonna make me cry at the end of it. It better not.
And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Wait, am I playing as Calvin right now?
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh, I don't like where this is going, man.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Coming! But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Oh, no.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Oh,
Maybe if the
no.
wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
No. Don't do
I think
this.
he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
No.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
I'm actually a little bit speechless right now. That is probably the saddest thing I have seen in a game in a little while. That... And it had me play it! Dude, that
After
is...
the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Dude, that is incredibly sad. United States Marine Corps. So he went into the Army. As I should have noticed from all the military stuff over here. Shut up.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
What is this? How many secret rooms does this house have?
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I'm gonna go this way first. What the?
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
You'd better not move.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Oh, that is a dead cake. Ugh. Oh, comic.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
You're a creepy pumpkin.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
What the?
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh!
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a second.
Wait, what? Another key.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh, what am I?
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
This is so cool.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh, God. Do I leave? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here now. Oh.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
That's what you had coming, man.
I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
I mean, he kind of
Barb.
had that coming.
Have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay,
What
I'm
the?
coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
I still got the crutch. I got a crutch, I'm not afraid to use it.
Walter.
Hello?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And there he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Oh, back in Molly's room.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Whack!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
That man's not dead. I already know that man's not dead. This is your typical horror movie scenario. You go down here, you turn the corner, you think, oh yeah, I actually killed the bad guy. He's dead. We're all good now. Nope, that man is gone.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
I got a crutch and I'm not afraid to use it.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
What?
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was
Oh.
going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but
So they all...
dear Barbara was magnificent.
Oh, she gone.
Girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
What did they find of her? Oh! No!
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh my god. Ah!
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Yikes. Well, that's something. That's definitely something. Now, how do we get out of here? Oh, we go back in.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Oh, it got dark. Oh, it's dark out now. I don't like this. Is it dark? Maybe it's dark. I can't tell. No, where was that music box? I think it was over here. Okay, I get a flashlight or something? I don't like this.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
I just made a big circle. Oh, I'm stupid. I passed it. Oh. Oh, I don't want to go in the basement. Alright, guys. I'm going to actually go ahead and leave it there for now. Before we go into the absolutely horrifying, terrifying basement. But honestly, I'm intrigued with this game. I'm going to continue playing it and make videos on this one. The storyline, I feel like we're just unraveling a mystery of what happened with this family and why the house is the way that it is, and whatever kind of supposed monster actually lives either here or within their minds, supposedly. I'm not exactly sure how the story's going to turn out, but I'm intrigued by this game. It's a beautiful game. The narration is absolutely just spot on perfect. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. And I will do a part 2 of this later on. Hopefully within the next couple of days I'll be able to get that one as well. But until next time, I hope you all have had an incredible time watching this. I hope you guys actually enjoyed this game. The gameplay as well for it. It's very simple. Very easygoing. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do a part 2 of this at another time. That thing just stopped on its own. We're going to go ahead and do a part 2 of this at a different time, but until the next time, I hope you all have a great day, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I hope you all have a blessed one. I'll talk to y'all later.